Welcome once again, and I'm glad you are back for our last song of our Christmas music workshop. This is a very traditional one, Silent Night. I want to give you a little bit of background about this song as well, because it's very special with the guitar. The song was originally composed with the guitar in mind back in, I think, 1811 when Franz Gruber and Joseph Mohr wrote the words and the melody to this wonderful, wonderful song. Now, according to legend, the church that it was composed at had an organ, but it was broken during Christmas time. And so Franz Gruber put this song to a guitar accompaniment. Now, because of this, I wanted to make sure we include just a little bit of background about this beautiful song as you learn to play it. Now, there are several ways that you can play this song on the guitar. First of all, feel free just to strum the chords. So we have three chords, a G chord, a C chord, and a D7 chord, or sorry, a D chord. And so you can just strum it. And that sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? Silent night, and so forth. You're going to do fine with that one, and you can totally do that. I've often strummed this song whenever I have performed it. Another way to do it, I want to show you another little technique that we can do on the guitar that involves picking. So on our right hand, we're going to do something different here. Our thumb is going to play the low strings, and our three middle fingers are going to play the other strings. And we're going to get an arpeggio effect. An arpeggio is where we take a chord and we play the notes not at the same time, like that. We play them in order, like that. Okay. Now we can go up, that's higher, or down. That's a pretty common way of playing this song. Silent night, holy night, all is calm. See how that works? Let me teach you how to do this. Okay, so again, our thumb is going to play our lower notes. Now, our thumb is responsible to play any note that happens on the E, A, or D strings. Our other three fingers here, our pointer, middle, and ring finger, are going to be stuck to the G, B, and E strings. In fact, our pointer on the G string, middle finger on the B string, ring finger on the high E string. And as we do this, we can keep going with just those strings. Now, if you're playing this with the full chords, this works wonderfully, okay? And you can keep going with any chord like this. So the G chord, we get the D chord. Have to move my thumb, right, and get the open D. Okay, that one makes sense, right? And then our C chord, we do have to change. So my thumb is actually going to play the A string, which is the note C. Just like that. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of practice, but it's worth learning how to do this technique. Now, if you are kind of a beginning student and you're still doing one finger chords except for the D, what you can do with this, I would actually just use three fingers, my thumb, my pointer, and my middle finger on the G, B, and E strings. And you can change between the chords just like you normally do. And get a really nice effect, huh? So it works both ways here. So as we learn this song, I'm going to demonstrate it in a second. There's three ways to play. First of all, we can play by strumming the chords. Second, we can play by picking out the notes and doing arpeggios with the full chords. Or we can play the smaller chords and still pluck the strings as we go. All right? Here we go. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to give you the version where I'm plucking all of the 6 strings. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. I even did it with the strum there, don't I? Enjoy this wonderful song that was written for guitar originally, right? And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.